The situation is that both of you are watching.
Move forward to block her from here. As don't move forward to change that.
You could just spread out, give the editor go print.
I play the character Legit. Legit is an artist with a conscience, and that's how I choose to define him. He's an artist who is not caught up in the hype, who is not caught up in the moment with the good life. Legit is that guy who feels for the next person. He doesn't have to. He's good. His character is comfortable. He's a top artist in Africa. He's good, he's well paid, he's sorted. But then he still feels what the average person on the street feels. Despite being surrounded by the good things of life, he still felt connected with what is going on. And that was what sparked and started this whole protest and this whole movement.
Yeah. Oh, director, we didn't shoot this one.
No, we shoot this one. Yeah, but it's nice.
So we just wasted the keys.
I played Vera. I said Vera is she's a submissive wife, loving wife, who, like every loving wife, quite worried about, the power of one move her husband was trying to make, or rather her husband made. She's very emotional, very supportive, very afraid. And I think, yeah, that's Vera. Vera is more patient than Annie is, but they are like almost the same. The Vera character and my character and myself as Annie really like the same.
Hey, go now. Legit.
A stoic kind of like personality of a character, at the same time who he's very calm during whatever storm. He's totally laced with confidence to surmount whatever situation. That's his kind of character, and that, to me, that's like the kind of man I would like to be, naturally, who can calm all storm, and make things happen, and take the baton, and then lead. That's the character of Gadhafis. It was quite nice, even though we didn't play it out completely. So the 50% of the ratio of fiction fell on his character too, so he didn't bring out the full fact of who he is.
The news says whatever he wants to say.
It is what feeds the people.
Nigerians have a lot to ask the authority,
and they owe it to us to listen.
Where do you get your ideologies from?
The character is intriguing. It's intriguing because when I first saw that and his lifestyle, I had to sit and weigh the balance of how he can have such a lifestyle and still be able to mentor somebody positively. That's what I think was a little difficult initially, to really match that and know what I'm doing. His appearance at all times, it will come across as a carefree attitude, a carefree human being.
Let's just wait a go now.
However, he has some positive aspect of his life that the younger ones want to be like. It is positive. So I love it. It's not being so rigid to say, I'm trying to mentor you, you must be upright in this and upright in that, without remembering that life is changing. As life changes, we follow it. But my character is a character that has been able to take his experience from the past, fuse it with the current hip-hop culture, which makes it easier for the younger ones to understand.
Justin, I know what I've been going through. If anything happens to you.
I played Ariola, Gadhafis' wife. The wife or the family is the center of a man's life. You know, it's his peace. It's a place of succor. So when he's out there doing all of that, you know, hustle, searching for, you know, greener pasture, bigger bread, he's doing it for something. He's doing it for his family. Everything he's doing, it's for either the wife or the kids. If you want to hurt him, you touch the family. You know, that's how you know how important the family is. It's his calm, it's his peace. Like, for instance, I don't want to give away something, but there was a time they needed to shake him up and they threatened his family, and that's, you know, really got to him. So I would say the wife, the role I played is very important to the character of Gadhafi, which is the main character to the story. So it's a supportive role, but very important, because without that, he wouldn't be together, he won't be himself.
I joined two lines together. Yeah. You know, Mondays are particularly tricky for us, considering the various we may be stretched too thin to provide enough men.
The Commissioner of Police, I think he's a fantastic gentleman. He reminded me when I read it, and then I got additional interpretation input from Izu, the director, that indeed the top echelon of the Nigeria police might actually have some truly intelligent, truly committed, and gentlemanly officers at the top. The behavior of the Commissioner of Police in The Power of One reassures me quite a bit. That if police officers who have responsibility for law and order, the maintenance of it in a whole state, react to such an issue as is treated in The Power of One, and he so carefully and diplomatically manages it to the point where the potential for complete breakdown of law and order was just dealt with in small little rooms, by conversations, by holding dialogues, and so on. It didn't hamper anything. I think it is inspiring. It reassures everyone. It reassured me, and I think it will reassure everyone that we can indeed trust the police a bit more if we have more of my character.
Finally, we don't see one youth. We talk say the oppression, whether the oppressors of this country, too much.
K, as the character I played in the film, and he's this conservative guy who, from the film, has seen it all, had done it all. One time, CIA agent brought there, and so got back to the country, and then he sees things from a different angle. Totally sees things from a different angle. He just see him like lie low and observing everybody, what is happening. He doesn't talk much, but when he talks, it makes sense. At the end of the day, you might not see it while he's saying it, but at the end of the day, you see this is what he's trying to say, because he has seen it all. So his character is just calm and calculated. He just processes every thought that comes to his mind before he gets into action. He's so security conscious. I wouldn't say he's unassuming, because he didn't really do any action, but he's just quiet. You're just thinking, what's on his mind right now? What's he going to say? Everybody's saying yes, 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 and he says, I'm thinking different actually right now. Maybe we should be. So he's quite that security conscious.
All right, action!
No, sir. These people are saying something.
What are they saying?
They say we have to write to the Minotaur.
They say we have to write to the Minister of Sports in Abuja to process the permits, and that's what happened.
So I played the character of Kate. So I understand that the real person, the real life person, the person that I played in real life is the operational manager in the company of where the assets is being managed. So she's always there to make sure that things are right, things are on point, and she works hand in hand with her boss, who in the film, his name is Gadhafis, and the character was played by Ramsey Noor. So she works hand in hand with her boss, and she takes decisions sometimes when he's not available to take decisions for the company to move forward. So she's basically just always working, always making sure that things are on point, things are going well, like nothing can go wrong, everything has to be right. So Kate is basically just there and managing operations, really.
Did you convincing him now before you asked me to travel all the way to Lagos? Wow, what a mess.
Yes, my character in this production is the governor. And this is a governor that believed in the protest that is about to happen. And he tried as much as possible to be part of it. But because of one strong reason, the convener refused to involve people that have interest in one thing or the other.
It's my pleasure to bring to the stage one and only legit.
Finally, we don't see one youth. We talk say the oppression, whether the oppressors of this country, too much.
Listen up, everybody, this is where I come from. It's Nigeria in Africa. It's the bottom.
You know the news says whatever it wants to say.
It is what feeds the people. Nigerians have a lot to ask the authority, and they owe it to us to listen.
Where do you get your ideologies from?
Aside from the exchange rate, there's so many other issues that Nigerians want us to take action.
Justin, I know what I've been going through. If anything happens to you, you know that I won't out of my cat.
Justin! How are you going there? I will be showing up at that protest on Monday.
You know this can be dangerous.
If government get right to go, and the people get right to talk.